couple of questions from your interview. When you say that you've been patient, could you just elaborate?
Well, we've had 12 years of co-management. During those 12 years, there's been many indications that there was maybe some issues in the community. If the department can be accused of anything, it is extreme patience due to the extreme urgency of dealing with the issues for the people of Attawapiskat. We intervened.
Do you think you should not have been so patient then, with all these people with no place that's decent to live and children living the way they are? Do you think maybe patience wasn't a good thing?
Well, I mean, this is an issue in many communities, but we did not have an awareness of what was in the community until a few days after October 28th. And we've had people in the community monthly or more often since April, officials. And some of this has been going on for more than a year, some 2 years. And
I don't understand. You said you didn't know until October 28th.
That's correct.
So you had officials there in April.
Yeah. They did not...
they didn't tell you anything?
They did not identify there was an issue, and neither did Charlie Angus, the representative from the area, who is not shy about talking about Attawapiskat.
Thank you for your time. We have to go to another interview.
That's fine, I'll walk with you.
No,
so you're saying
Julie, sorry, we've already given you the time.
I don't understand. You're saying you learned this from Charlie Angus?
We have to go.
You're saying Charlie Angus told you about it? That's weird. Like, I don't understand. You didn't know what was going on in Attawapiskat? You planned to go up there to see for yourself?
Mr. Duncan, how are you? We got an emergency in Attawapiskat. You'll know now. Just so you don't get caught flat-footed there.
Mr. Angus?
Yes.
Are you coming up to the studio now?
No, he's with me. Radio.
Oh, because he just said, basically, that he didn't know until October 28th that there was even a problem. Like he said, he's very confusing. He said Charlie Angus isn't shy to tell me what's happening, and he basically didn't really know what the situation was until October 28th.
Well, I thought he said he had people on the ground 3 times a month. Was he not hearing? Again, with finances, if he had a problem, why didn't he call his own co-manager who's in there? Why didn't he look at the audits online? It seems to me we're not dealing with casual incompetence. This is willful, hard-working level of incompetence that we have people slowly dying in sheds, and that was happening under his watch, and he never ever thought it was an issue.
Well, he seems to be blaming you for not telling him sooner.
Well, you know, I am a member of Parliament in the official opposition, and I've tried to work with him on issues, but we've seen a continual deterioration in First Nation communities across this country. I would like to think he was busy with all the problems in other First Nation communities. That would be legitimate, but it doesn't seem that that's been happening either.
He says if you can be accused of anything, it's being patient, the department being patient.
Patient? Patience is people who are sitting in unheated sheds waiting for a minister to act. Yesterday, committee said he heard about it last Thursday. So was it last Thursday? Was it October 28th? When was it? Because the whole world was aware that this was happening.
Well, how long have people known how bad it is in Attawapiskat? I mean, he's been the minister for a while. Did the former minister know? Like, is this a known thing, how bad Attawapiskat is?
Well, if you look at the records, I mean, Chief Mike Carpenter was calling out for funding back in 2007 because of the housing crisis. We called out for help in 2009 where people were left homeless. De Beers stepped in, brought in construction trailers. All through that period, there could have been an action plan, but there could have been an action plan in all the isolated First Nation communities, and that's the concern here. It's not that they were just ignoring it at Attawapiskat. It seems to have been not on his radar in any of the communities where we have ongoing crisis.
So he says now people are going to go to the sportsplex. They're going to be put in there.
The arena? You seen the arena? Would you put people in there?
Well, moving people into healing centers and the sportsplexes, that's part of the emergency plan that the communities had. So he seems to be suggesting that's what's going to happen, like in the short term anyway, moving them into the sportsplex.
Well, you could move them to a hockey arena with no proper washrooms and make them sleep on the ice. But what's his long-term plan? Under third-party management, this community is cut off from all the funding. I'm getting calls from people to my office who are being cut off their welfare payments because the band's in receivership. Is that how they're going to fix this? If he's serious, tell us what he's going to do. Where's the housing plan? If he's taking over that community, then he better have a damn good plan in place to build those people houses. Otherwise, they're just putting them up in a barely heated hockey arena and walking away on them.
Okay. Anything else, Dad?
No thanks.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, he said yesterday he learned about it on Thursday.
It's very confusing what you say.
Yeah.
And I'll work with you just for a second. We're trying to find these.